On June 3, 2022, officers were dispatched to Best Buy following reports of a man brandishing a firearm during a road rage incident.
Hello, who's the victim?
Right here.
You are? Okay, excellent. Well, sorry to, but I'm just glad you're available. Is he inside the store at all? No? Okay. If I showed you a picture of him, would you be able to recognize him? Okay. How old do you think that he was?
Mid-20s.
Mid-20s?
Mid to late 20s. Maybe early 30s.
Okay. Tell me a little bit about him. What's he wearing?
I think green sweatshirt, white shorts. Not green. Yeah, not white. That was him.
That's him?
Yeah. We have video of him.
Explain to me what happened.
So I saw him yelling at this first car and he went like this towards whoever was in the driver's seat. And then the other guy came and parked next to us, and he was yelling at him. I got out of the car and I told him to get out of here because he's just yelling at people in our parking lot.
Okay.
He was talking about he was going to kick my ass or something like that, and then he went and started fumbling around in his vehicle and grabbed out a ukulele bag.
Okay.
And then he was kind of pointing it towards me, and then he opened it up all the way and pulled the top half of an older gun out.
Okay, and how would you describe that gun? Would you describe
it? Was a super old, almost looked like an old flintlock pistol.
What colors did you see?
Brown and dark iron.
And would you say it's a long gun, shotgun,
I only
type of
saw
style?
the top, part of it.
But you're 100% certain it was a gun?
Yes.
It was a ukulele bag?
Yeah, you can see right here he's going around trying to find it.
Okay, so he pulls it out of the trunk and he approaches you with a bag, and he unzips the bag partially and then partially exposes what you believe to be a firearm.
It was a fire.
Okay, and did he make any statements to you?
He made a bunch. It was all just friends.
I wasn't there, so
I know.
you have to explain it.
It's hard to recall exactly what he said.
Okay.
He said stuff about shooting me or beating me up. He said he'd beat my ass.
Okay.
There was a lot of words.
All right. I know we have a picture of him, but I'm going to just show you a photo montage of him that we're making, okay? And we'll go out to my car and get a statement, okay? You weren't involved other than the video? Okay, all right. So we got guys at the house from the license plate that you gave us at the registered owner's house, and we think that we know who he is, but we're going to show you a picture, and that's going to help us. All right, I'm just going to get your statement. You okay with that? Yeah. Okay, I appreciate your help. I am good.
Hey, the vehicle is not in the driveway, and there's cars blocking the garage, so I don't think it's in there.
Okay, copy.
You want me to hang down the block here and see if it comes home?
Yeah, that sounds good. They described him as being pretty agitated, unreasonable.
And pulled the gun on me. He got back in his car and then threw a bag of open Doritos on my girlfriend's car.
Doritos went all over the place?
Yeah.
Or, okay.
And then after that, I got back out of the car and I ran over to his vehicle as he was leaving here. And he stopped and rolled down his window. I don't remember exactly what I said, but I said something along the lines of what the is your problem? I hit his back window and he charged at me and fell.
With the what?
Just charged.
Oh, he fell?
Yeah.
Okay.
He slid on the pavement and fell. He pulled the handle of the gun out and showed me, and then he was telling me to shut up, and then I just told him to get out of here, and then he ended up getting in his vehicle.
Did he threaten anybody else with the gun or brandish the gun? No, okay.
Just me.
Do you want to cause charges, cooperate?
Probably.
Okay.
That's pretty ridiculous.
All right, let's wait for that photo montage, and other than that, you want to go back inside and just hang out for a few minutes?
Okay. Yeah, just tell someone at the front desk and someone will get me.
All right, cool, thank you. Hello, how you doing?
Yeah, how about you?
I'm looking for Maxwell.
Oh, me?
That's you?
Yeah.
Do you know who was in that blue SUV?
The big one, the Expedition?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you see him this morning?
No. What happened?
So they pulled out a gun on somebody in Best Buy parking lot. You haven't seen him today at all?
Mm-hmm.
Does that look like him?
Mm-hmm.
How do I get a hold of him?
I don't even know. Him and they don't have phone numbers, so.
They don't? Does he live here?
Yeah.
He does?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I don't really know what's going on.
Okay, well unfortunately he did it all on video. What kind of gun have you seen him have?
I don't know.
No? Your dad's not here?
No.
No? Are they together now, or?
My dad and my
Yeah.
my dad's at work, so
He does at work? Okay.
Yeah.
But that's his vehicle, right?
yeah.
What'd you say his name was?
Sako?
Taco?
Sako.
I'm sorry,
At Sako.
I can't.
Yeah, you're good.
Sounds like you're saying a T. Can you come out to my car and help me identify him? You don't know? He doesn't have a phone number?
No.
You were our main suspect at first, so I'm glad that I got to talk to you.
Is this recent?
Yeah, just
now?
about an hour ago. Did you see? You didn't see him this morning,
Nah.
Sako?
Uh-uh.
Does he drink or do drugs or anything that would make him act like that?
Not that I know.
Hmm.
Do you know, like, what caused it, or anybody report what caused it?
So he was in the parking lot of Best Buy and
He was arguing with somebody?
he was arguing with somebody. Nobody knows if he knows that person or what started the argument. And then another person drove by and then he started arguing with them.
And it shows, like, that he pulled out on somebody?
Yeah, pull out a gun, goes to the back of his truck, pulls out a bag that looks like it's typical of holding an instrument, and then he pulls out a gun from there, and it's all on video.
I'm sorry that happened, sir.
Oh, that's okay. Didn't happen to me.
Yeah, but, you know, it still happened to somebody else.
Yeah, I appreciate your help. We're trying to get his side of the story before I make any decisions.
He didn't point it at nobody, right?
No, what he did was it's called felony harassment. Well, it's not good, it's a felony. But like I told you, there's two sides to every story, right? So I want to hear his side of the story first. I mean, you don't know how I can get a hold of him, huh?
No.
But he
They don't
has...
even answer my calls.
He won't?
No. I don't
Okay.
know if they have a number or whatever, but
You know what time he'll be back?
that's the thing. I don't really know much. I apologize for that, sir.
No, it's okay. No need to apologize. I appreciate you helping me out. I just need to get his full name so I can get him entered into the record. Or we're going to keep looking for him. It's a problem that's not going to go away.
Exactly.
So
Sorry about that.
it's okay. All right, man. I appreciate your help. You have a good day, okay?
Have a good one.
Yep.
I'll take that thing call.
347 copy unit to Baggett, Las Vegas, 1900, still 320 straight at the silent gambler.
Hello. How are you doing? You're having a bad day, huh? Can you just keep your hands out of your pockets? You're not under arrest, okay? But I'm still gonna. How old are you? 22? Okay. I'm just gonna advise you of your rights, all right? You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer, have him present with you while you're being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you for questioning if you wish. You can decide at any time to exercise his rights, to answer any questions, or make any statements. You understand the rights that I read them to you? Having these rights in mind, do you wish to speak to me about what's going on here today? Okay. All right. Well, there's two sides to every story. I would like to hear yours, but I'm also going to respect the fact that you don't have to speak to me, okay? Would you like to talk to him, ma'am? Just so you know my body camera is on, okay?
Taco, he's asking you to tell your side. If you started something, just tell the truth. Don't lie or something.
Is he under the, you know him, is he under the influence? Does he use drugs?
No,
Does he have any, like, mental illnesses or anything? No? Okay. All right. Anger stuff? Okay. All right. Whose car is this?
mine.
It's yours? We're going to seize the car as evidence, and then we're just going to get the gun back, and that's all we're going to do with that, okay? I'm not going to arrest you today, brother. Just relax, okay? You can go inside if you like. But I don't want you to go back in the car, okay? Hold on, man. I
need my money, bro.
Okay, well, we can work that out later on, but right now I don't want you going back in the car.
I need my money.
Okay, just chill out, man. You can. We're not saying you can't have your money. You just can't have it right this second, okay? All right, you can go inside with your mom, okay? All right, man. I'm sorry you feel that way.
Should we pat the dude down?
Yeah, we're good. He's a little agitated, but we're fine.
Because he's upset that he got caught, or what?
Huh?
That he got caught or something, or?
No, he's just having a bad day.
But you're over here mad at him because he's just trying to ask what's going on. What did he do? that stuff happen now, look. Don't be disrespectful. You're in front of mom. She didn't raise us to do that.
Hello. Okay, so we have two options, is that we take the vehicle. We don't impound it, it doesn't cost you anything. We just tow it to the station at the cost of the police department, and then we execute a search warrant.
Okay.
And then we call you and tell you that your vehicle is ready to go. So nobody's going to impound your car at a cost to you. I want to make that well known, okay? Did you still grant me permission to go in there and get the gun? I don't want you to put yourself in that situation. If you say no, I'm totally fine with that as well, okay?
I think I will say no.
Okay. I understand and I can respect that. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take the car and I'm going to take it to the police department. Can I get your phone number? And then I will call you when it's released. Now I'm only going to give you 30 minutes to come up there and get it.
Okay.
If you don't get there within that 30 minutes, then we'll impound it, okay? Now you or your husband can come, okay? But this will be done today, so stay by your phone, okay? And I'll leave a message if you don't answer, and then I'll call back in a few minutes, okay? All right, thank you. Yep.
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
Yeah. All right. Racquetball bag?
Yeah, our tennis.
Very similar to that of a instrument. Let's take a couple pics of that. Open this thing up. Oh yeah, look at that thing.
There you go. It's SBS.
Oh man, loaded?
Oh yeah, 410, huh?
Yeah. Okay, that's it. So I'm gonna search warrants for.
Do you want to put a copy of this on the driver's seat?
Yeah.
Front 26,
Oh.
that's clear, valid, able to
Yeah,
picture
Mo.
a white.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna put a picture of that in the front seat and I'll go get a return to service here.
The suspect was charged with felony harassment. After an investigation, a warrant was issued for his arrest, and he was later taken into custody. Upon conviction, he was sentenced to 12 months in prison, followed by 12 months of supervised release.